purrs as he bites. Hello, Internet. I'm Krissie, and welcome to Your Dry Delight, a very nice, jazzy, visual novel game that I downloaded, found it for free on Steam. This is Nova. He bites. He also purrs as he bites me sometimes, which makes it really, really hard to be mad. Okay, you're gonna become a burrito. Burrito. Click it. Yes. But this is a mouse game, so we are gonna click start, so we can get the show on the road after. Ah, what a lovely night. What do you say we go get a drink? Oh, okay. So, history. Ah, what a lovely night. So, do we press play now? What do we do? I don't know what these buttons do. No, it's somebody. Okay. Boss, that's the 5th time you've used that joke today. Well, it's your fault for making such a hilarious face every time. Detective Agency. Richard. My name is August Richter, and I'm a detective. Of course you are. Can I press space? Oh. Nova? Unfortunately, my parents thought a nice classic name like James or John just wouldn't be good enough for me. Everyone thought it'd be downright hilarious to call me July during my training, so I decided going by Richter would suit me just fine. Richter, I'm hungry. Didn't we just have dinner an hour ago, boss? But my appetite for good food is never sated, just like my appetite for justice. Leslie. What do you say? Should we get some cannoli? A fellow in Little Italy makes really fantastic. Boss, this is no time for cannoli. Ah, Nova. Aw. I missed some things thanks to you. Okay, you need to calm down. Oh, Richter, always such a stick in the mud. This fellow right here is my senior partner, Leslie Clark. He wears his hair long and has what you might call a girlish face, so he's seen more of his fair of teasing too. But somehow absolutely nothing seems to faze him. Case in point, he's worried about cannoli when we're supposed to be tracking down criminals. A true inspiration to us all. Nova, baby, I love you, but you need to calm down. Calm down. You're a good kitty. Lick its feet, be a burrito. Alright, let's get down to business. Run through the plan one last time, step by step. You're still new to the solo assignment, so I want to make sure you've got all the details down pat. Or you've just forgotten them because you fell asleep during our last meeting. How's that? Why is this underlined? A phrase is the older equivalent of come on or what do you mean? Alright. That way. Nova! You were supposed to be my darling little kitten. Why aren't you being darling? I clear my throat, straighten my posture, and mentally pull up tonight's agenda. You and I are splitting up together information on Cleveland's illegal liquor business and enforce Volstead. Alright, you're underlined. Volstead. The Volstead Act, or occasionally just Volstead, is an informal name of the National Prohibition Act. Hiccups. This act enforced the 18th Amendment into the U.S. Constitution, which made the sale and production of alcohol illegal in the United States. The Stalk Act came along on October 28, 1919. Prohibition was the cause of a major rise in Organized crime in America. As time went on, more and more people began to ignore the act, law enforcement included. Finally, on December 5th, 1933, the 18th Amendment was repealed and America was free to drink once more. I'm heading to the speakeasy on Nice Avenue, and you're meeting with an FBI contact to scoop out some warehouses. Leslie nods with his eyes closed, swiveling in his little chair. Damn it, he better not be dozing off again. Oh no! For tonight, my cover is Jack Vaughn, and I work for the city government. Yes, so you can say your job is helping civilians, and it will be technically true, because blah blah blah. Why'd you get into this line of work again? I heard the agency needed detectives who didn't spend their payroll hours hunting for food. Richard, how cruel! With a theatrical cast, Leslie spins rapidly around in his chair like my driver Mike just sent him into orbit. Sometimes I wonder what a bizarre twist of fate landed us together. Right for remarks aside, it sounds like you're all prepared. We'll meet back here tomorrow morning to trade reports, drink coffee, eat donuts. Is it in my imagination, or is he drooling a little? And decide our next plan of action, of course. Understood? Loud and clear, boss. I give him a lazy salute before turning to the doors, smoothing out my vest. Richard? Please be careful. Watch yourself, stay alert, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Like what, skipping out on the job to get a cannoli? I'm serious, Richard. You're my partner. I don't want you to be turned into Swiss cheese by a Tommy gun or something. Tommy gun, so we're gonna read Tommy gun. Tommy gun or Thompson machine gun was a popular weapon used by both law enforcement agents and criminals during the Prohibition era. Oh, well. You leave my keyboard alone, mister. He would use a food metaphor. I can't read, nor can I speak, apparently. Webcam is here, but I can see much there. So, promise me you'll be careful, alright? I worry about you whenever you're off solo. I worry about you too. This guy. Doesn't he realize it goes both ways? With a small sigh, I rubbed the back of my neck with a hand, unsure how to phrase what I wanted to say. I worry about you too, Leslie. Not like I can help it since you send yourself on sketchy jobs all the time. It's like you're looking to be iced. Iced means to die, right? Yep, to die. Leslie blinks at me as if he's never even considered my concern to be a possibility. Really? That's very sweet of you to say, Richard. He sniffles, clutches a hand to his collar. Damn it, maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. I mean, you don't get all. But if you're so worried, worried about me, why don't you pick me up tomorrow? Why don't you pick up tomorrow's breakfast? Really? Tomorrow's breakfast? You just want food, asshole. We old geezers do need to sleep in sometimes. Unless there's anything else important, boss, I'm going to head out. Alright. I wound up getting breakfast today. Lee pushes himself up from his chair, stepping over to get the door for me. I expect great things from your report tomorrow. With any luck, we'll be well on our way to making Cleveland a boring old town drier than the Sahara Desert. Doesn't sound quite so encouraging when I put it that way, does it? Can't argue there. God bless America, land of the liquor free. See you in the morning, boss. Give him hell, detective. He reaches out to ruffle my hair fondly, as he often does. I stopped brushing it down a while ago. Leslie always likes to mess it up first thing anyway. We trade very smiles, and with that, I head into the cool night air. Next up, Richard's first speakeasy. Argent Games presents jazzy music. Your try tonight. August Richard, soft-boiled detective. Leslie Clark, Scatterbrain, boss. Mayor Eastman, definitely not a gangster. Writer and marijuana. Management, gamma, art. You guys did great on the art, by the way. I like the art. I enjoy the part of definitely not a gangster. This amuses me already. Dormant. Password. I don't have the password. A gruff voice from your student. Beads through a slot in the door. Oh, I accidentally hit the screenshot button. The basement is dingy. Of this station restaurant echoes with muffled sounds of swing music like it's haunted by some ghostly gas. Swordfish. There's a long pause. My informant definitely said the password was swordfish. This isn't a setup, is it? If it is, head will roll by the end of the night, assuming mine's still. Door swings open before I can finish the plot. Welcome, sir. Please enjoy your night. Thanks, I'm sure I will. I stepped past the tall doorman and into the loudest place I've ever seen or heard. Smoke everywhere, deafening music, giant gaggle of dancers, and loitering hopheads, term used to refer to a drunk addict, usually opium, the hop in the word, or a different slang for opium, alright? Flappers posing in their risque shirts, drunk slaps, trying to impress them. Famous symbol of the warring twenties and a time when women were expected to wear long dresses and morally conservative. The flapper, a woman with bobbed hair, a short skirt, and bold attitude was back to flash against this form of society. Sap is an idiot or foolish person. It is a shortened version of sap school and insulted takes its name from sapwood, softwood. All this laughter and cheer makes you wonder what's so criminal about it. But I guess it's not my job to ask those kinds of questions. After I wander around a little, weaving through the hotch-holding crowd, I ended up loitering by the bar. Just wait for a cause to bootleg liquor. The bartender staring at me, I raise a brow at him, offering a silent defense. What, isn't it normal to come to a speakeasy and not order any liquor? No? His face is definitely saying no. Alright, I like to order one of the special. Special comes out of Ed's bathtub, mister. During Prohibition, many people bottled their own liquor at home. They often used their bathtubs in order to water down homemade fermented alcohol. Sinks were usually too small to fit bottles. Wahaha! The bartender bellows out in laughter when I freeze in horror. Oh boy, don't worry, adds to the taste. I sure bet it does. Still laughing, he uncorks the bottle and pours me a glass of clear liquor, stuffing a lime slice into the rim. It's like putting a fancy bow on a pile of horse crap, but I guess I should appreciate the effort. I lift the glass, taking a cautious sip. You have to swallow it, dude. I'm sorry. Ugh. Jesus, that's bad. What does Ed do in his bathtub? Actually, I don't want the answer to that. As I hold my glass of God knows what, I lean back against the bar. My gaze wanders around the crowded parlor. The informant said this place is the key part of Cleveland's liquor business. Apparently, it's owned by mobster types. And now that I think about it, those guys over there look a little rough around the edges. They're not drinking or dancing, just watching the patrons. I casually scoot down the bar, getting close enough to overhear their conversation. Okay, you. You and your biting need to stop. Look at this cute face. Listen to it purr. Can you hear it purr on the mic? He purrs as he bites. Cat. Where's the bite? Did I hear that right? They aren't part of the Italian mob? I wonder who owns this place, and it must be a different gang. Some kind of deal, that'll work, risky. I strain my ears as much as I can since the conversation's about to get more interesting. Just one or two hits make you name. Come on! Only one drink for you tonight, my friend. You're gonna get fucked over. A low, elegant voice murmurs right in my ear. The culprit smirks at me when I whip my head around in surprise, offering a little of his fingers in greeting. Tall, suited, and well-grown, he has an unusually refined look to him. Is he offering to buy me a drink? One's enough for me. I can take. Is that so? You seem like someone who can take quite a bit more. I think you're just being humble. No, really, I like my tongue too much to put it through more of Satan's mouthwash. My dry comment makes the stranger chuckle and he flashes me a wink. Oh, so that's the problem. Well, never fear, I'll take good care of that tongue of yours. I don't trust you. Bartender, fresh drink for the delicate-tongued gentleman. And the usual for myself. He waves at the man behind the counter who quickly nods. Oh great, I can't actually get drunk, damn it. It's like this guy is here just to ruin my investigation. We'll get you fixed up with something that'll tickle your fancy, mister. Trailing off the stranger. Jack, come on. You and your biting. Not the name I'd have picked for you, but I still like it. Really? What name would you have picked? Ask me again after you had a few more drinks. As if on cue, the bartender passes a glass towards me and gently slides a steaming cup towards my companion. Is that coffee? Thank you, Arthur. Anytime. He throws the man beside me a willy grin. I can't shake the feeling that I'm the butt of some inside joke, but maybe that's my detective's paranoia talking. You don't drink, huh? I wouldn't call myself a teetotaler, but I do like to stay sharp. Someone who completely abstains from alcohol, this word is fuzzy and anecdotal and may stem from the duplication of the T for total abstinent. Teetotaler. Alright. Well, drinking partner, since you've twisted me into this, who exactly am I toasting with again? My name is Mare, and I'll endeavor to make sure you won't forget it. How the hell am I supposed to read this guy? If I didn't know better, I almost say he was trying to climb to life. Toast in Hebrew. Examining some sort, he flings his cup against my glass. The climb. I mimic Mare's pronunciation, and when he happily nods in approval, we both sip our drinks. Not as bad as Ed Luck, but still feels like I swallowed a gasoline cocktail. Why'd the pucker face? Jack, not smooth enough for that tongue of yours? Mare leans in closer, propping his elbow on the counter and gazing at my face. Well, if he's hell-bent on being all friendly, maybe I can pull some information out of him. I bet he knows something, and he's got that kind of smug air. Yes, woe is me and my delicate tongue. Really, where do they get this stuff? Is it all homebrewed? Surely there's a big cellar. Of course, why the biggest cellar in town, no less. So he does know. Now I just have to. But more importantly, why don't you tell me a little more about yourself? Or a lot more. I promise you I won't mind. Alright, play it cool. I like this guy. Kind of an asshole. I can't rush this or he'll catch on. I'm nobody special, really. I help keep civilians safe, serve the city, and all that. His smirk deepens for some reason. Just another average fella here to relax after a hard day's work. Hoping to take the edge off. Are you just gonna sit there and say at me all night? Or what? Well, I don't mean to be rude, but I have a sneaking suspicion that you're lying. Impossible, you can already tell. Was Leslie right? Am I really that bad at this? Why don't you be honest with me, Jack? Be honest with you, I'm not... Mare leans in more, this time snaking an arm around my shoulders and pulling me in close. I swallow, trying to keep a hold of myself as his lips brush against my ear. He can't know, there's no way he knows. You're really a Smishka. It's a Smishka. A Smishka? Confused, I stole a side glance at Leonard's eyes gleaming back at me mischievously. A pimp, of course. Ah, what? I love how, like, the music is just, like, rip off the record player right there. Apparently, I'm a pimp now. You can't fool me with that act, Jack. I saw you looking around earlier for any attractive girls, subtle as a train wreck. Lord have mercy. If I have to pretend to be a pimp, I'll just run out the door instead. It's... A little laugh spills out of air before he can bite it back. Care to tell me what's so funny? Just teasing, forgive me. I didn't mean any offense. Nor did I think you nearly faint on the spot, but I was quite ready to catch you. Alright, you got me. I was just, horrified that my good name might be ruined. Shook me up. Secretly, of course, I mostly only relieved that he didn't actually see through the lie. That was too close for comfort. Oh, naturally. An upstanding civil servant like you is obliged to maintain his sanity. Saintly reputation, right? I read that as sanity. Bartender, another round for the gentleman, if you please. And that was how I got pulled into a night of drinking with my new companion. It soon grows clear that Mare isn't going to let anything important slip. He manages to dodge all my questions like a pro boxer ducking punches. But I'm too invested to turn back. I know he knows something, he knows I know he knows something. We're just dancing around the subject. And as much as I hate to admit it, it's fun talking to him. So much so that I nearly forget what I came here to do. The way he gives me all of his attention is, well, flattering in a way. While we banter back and forth, I notice the sketchy-looking men from earlier throwing glances towards us. Are they looking at me, at Mare, or just trying to get the bartender's attention? I can't tell, but I got a feeling we're being watched. If you don't mind, Jack, I have a question for you. An elbow nudges against my side, interrupting my thoughts. A question? Sure, I'm all ears. I turn my head back. Already pressed close to my side. You wouldn't have to be looking for underground work, would you? My heart skips a beat. He's finally bringing it up. You could say that, more or less. Well, in that case, how about we make a deal? I'll trade you a little business information in exchange for something on your end. He whispers conspirately to me, lips curled upward in a sly, daring smirk. Something, huh? What kind of something are we talking about here? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. His breath lightly tickles my cheek. For a second, my focus gets a little hazy. All I can see are the sparkling green eyes. My mind races through all the things he might want from me, things I normally never think of until... Bring me a cassata cake. Cassata cake. A cassata is a traditional cake from Sicily, Italy. It consists of sponge cake, ricotta cheese, and candied fruit with various types of icing. However, a different type of cassata gained popularity in Cleveland, Ohio in the early 1920s. The La Spuma and Bakery began making a version filled with strawberries and custard and covered with cream at the behest of the owner's children who didn't like the original cassata. This variation became known as the Cleveland cassata cake, which is still made in Cleveland today. Sounds like a cake I've heard of more often. Cassata cake, the type from Frank's Bakery on the east side, almost certainly not kosher. But I won't tell if you don't. I've heard they've changed the recipe to something simply amazing, but let's just say I'm not very welcomed in that neighborhood. Not exactly the offer I was expecting. A cake, right. I'll think about it, no promises. Playing coy, are we? Very well, I see how it is. He excels. Small laugh that brushes my skin. And again, sending a little twinkle down the nape of my neck. Please think it over carefully, and if you decide to accept my offer, come back here tomorrow night. How does that sound, Jack? I hesitantly nod. Can this wise guy really be part of some criminal outfit training information for cakes? Perfect! It will be plenty worth your while, so keep that in mind. You just want fucking cake. You and Leslie both want food. But when he finally pulls back, I subconsciously inhale a breath I didn't know I'd been holding. No matter how I look at it, he's acting sweet on me. To be sweet on someone is to have a crush on or a strong affection for them. Yep, he's definitely doing that. And you're falling hook, line, and sinker, my friend. Of course, it's not like anyone would notice, crowded as this place is. Do you happen to have a favorite kind of drink? He casually throws another question out, catching me off guard. I want to have it ready for you tomorrow night. It's awful nice to you. Well, my favorite drink, I guess that would be something sweet. Something sweet to mask how bad it tastes. Mare stares at me, stunned and silent. What? What's with that look? A small choke sound leaks from his throat, the kind you make when you're stifling a laugh. He's razzing me again, isn't he? Razzing means to tease. Yep. Yes, of course, something sweet. I understand. I'll make sure to take excellent care of you and your refined palate. You're acting like I've already made up my... You're leaving. Mare sips the last of his coffee and pushes it away, smoothing his hair back with one hand. I'm afraid so, Jack. I've got some business to attend to. But I do hope I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and tonight's drinks are my treat, as a small token of my thanks for your delightful company. With a last knowing wink, Mare steps away from the counter and sips into the crowd, mingling with the drunken sea. He left so suddenly. I wonder what business he's attending to. Well, never mind. I guess that concludes tonight's investigation. What a ride! I leave the speakeasy unsure whether Mare pulled one over on me or if I actually pulled one over on him. Or neither. You sure is something, that's Mare. Hiccups. No one's ever swept me into their pace so fast before. I can almost still feel the warmth of his breath on my skin. That's just the drink talking. Just the drink. And with that poor attempt to reassure myself, I stuffed my hands in my pocket and began the sobering walk home. You're very much in a closet, my friend. That's what you are. Very, very much in a closet. Is this the saving button? This is the glossary button. What's this button? It's the history. This is this button. What does this button do? This is the saving button. So what's this? Okay, that's the loading button. This is the saving button. This is the go way back button. Yeah, I found the buttons! And so I think we'll end this episode here, since I'm still learning what buttons are. And we will pick this up next episode of our little fun Yodra Delights, which I'm very pleased with, and my cat has stopped finally attacking me, which is yay. He's over there somewhere, they're probably getting him something. So, bye, Internet. See you all next time.